Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are looking to ditch that cable bill, but you're worried about losing your local weather, news, sports, I'm going to share with you in today's video with just this simple little device, this Fire TV stick, you can still access all that content cable-free. Really easy to do. I'll show you in today's video. Let's go. With the popularity of these streaming apps nowadays, you really don't need to have a cable bill. And you know, cable has gotten more and more expensive. I'm sure you've noticed on your bill. It just gets more and more. And the reason why is they keep adding more channels. And to be honest with you, about 90% of those channels, most of us don't even use, but yet you're paying for them. And that's why they came out with these streaming apps. And it's a great way to access just the content you want, whether it's just news, just sports, or just local channels. You can do that. You don't want some of the movie channels, you don't have to pay for those movie channels. And that's why these apps are so popular. And there's lots of paid ones out there that you can get. Most of them, the big networks have them, NBC, CBS. They all have these apps that you can pay for, but you don't have to with the Fire TV stick on a lot of apps. They have so many in their app store that give you the content that you want. So, and that's what I'm going to share in today's video is where you can get those apps, which apps are really the best for getting local channels, sports, weather, news, all of that. But I'm going to have a little bonus on this video as well because I'm going to share with you kind of an old school method to get those local channels in a little bit higher definition. And the cool thing about it is there's a new update to the Fire TV stick to where you can access that much easier than you used to in the past. So you're going to want to stay to the end of the video because I bet you most of you didn't know about this one. So let's get right into it. Let's get on the TV. All right, so I got you on the TV right here. Let me just really quickly, and I've talked about some of these already, let me just show you a few apps that I like for live TV. You got Zumo Live, Zumo Play, I'm sorry. You got Plex, you have Pluto TV, you have a Roku channel, which is pretty good, and you have Tubi and Fossum. All of these have live TV, but the one I'm going to talk about today is Pluto TV because it has a pretty expansive category of live TV. If you look up here, it'll pull right here. Here you're in the movie section, but we can actually go to channel guide. And this is what's cool. You go to the channel guide here, it looks just like cable, doesn't it? It looks exactly like it did when you have regular cable. It has all kinds of stuff here. So I'll just go really quickly through here. First it starts with movies, and it's got cinema. Just dismiss that. You don't have to pay for anything on Pluto. It's completely free. And just scroll down here and you're going to start getting into different things. And you can actually sort by category. You can organize what you want. Really cool app to have, and it has tons of live TV as you can see here. So if you are searching through, as you can see that I am really quick, there's just too much to go through, really. But if you go here to the left and you just went down here and you were like, I just want to see daytime TV. Well, guess what? Here's all your daytime TV on all of those channels that you like. If you want just news, you could go left, go news, and now you've got all of your news channels. You got CNN on here. You've got everything. Your local channels for Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, Pittsburgh. Now, if you go sports, check this out, guys. You actually have CBS Sports, Fox Sports. It just keeps going. NFL channel, golf channels. It has it all, guys. Pretty cool little live TV thing, and it is completely free on your Fire TV stick. So that's a really cool app, and a lot of those apps actually have that, and they're completely free in the Amazon App Store. Really easy to get. To get it, you just go to your home screen, you just type in search, and you can just type in Pluto, for example, for that one right there, and it will pull right up. It's one of the first ones that pulls up, PL, and you should be able to see it, Pluto TV. Click on it, and then you download it. Really easy to do. It also makes recommendations for others that are similar, so you can check out some of these other ones as well. So Pluto TV is a great option, but let's talk about some out-of-the-box ones. If you are specifically looking for news, there's a really good news one, so let me share that with you right now. All right, so back at the home screen, we're going to do the search again, and this one is called News On, okay? So let's go ahead and get it on this Fire TV stick. This is a fairly new Fire TV stick, and I don't think I actually added this one to it yet. So we're going to do it really quick here. And that's what it looks like right there. We'll go ahead and click on it. And we're not going to register it. We're just going to go ahead and explore as a guest. If you register it, you could go ahead and put your local channels in there, but it actually recognized my local location for local channels. So as you can see here, I've got all my local channels here. So I'll be able to watch all of my local news completely free, guys. No cable. All of these things I'm talking about today are no cable required, and they're available to you, and they're 100% legal, which is pretty cool because you don't have to worry about anonymity, having to get a VPN to protect yourself. The only reason you really need a VPN using apps like this is if you wanted to get local news at different locations. Let's say, for example, I'm from Seattle, but I'm living in Columbus or visiting Columbus, and I want to get my news in Seattle and I'm traveling. I could change my VPN to Seattle, and I could then access it on an app like this. So these are all the local news channels right here. So this is a great app for local news, and I've used it quite a bit, quite extensively. So those are the two most popular ones for getting local channels, whether it was news, weather, or if you're looking for sports, or just watching your local TV shows on TV. Pluto TV is a great one, and of course, I mentioned News On, which is one of the most popular ones out there for local news. I do love that it recognizes where you're at and it shows the news just from your area. Pretty cool that it does that. But now I promised you a surprise, guys, and for those that stayed, this is important, guys. There's actually an old school way to get live channels and a lot more live channels, current live channels on your Fire TV stick through the guide on your Fire Stick. So again, let's look on the TV here. If you go over here to the channels live right here, if you click on live, you're actually going to notice that it actually has live TV now built into the Fire TV stick, which is pretty cool. So if you go ahead and go down to the guide, you can actually see everything that's offered, and all these apps that you compile into your Fire TV stick will sort on here. So you can actually access those Pluto channels, those Zumo Live TV channels, and what I'm going to talk about right now. And they're all located right here and easy to access, guys. It is the use of an old school antenna. I know that sounds silly, but you can get one of these on Amazon for next to nothing. I'll put links to this one. This one actually works pretty good, and I think it's under 20 bucks. And now you can pick up all those local channels. You know, you get PBS, you've got your local CBS, NBC, ABC, Fox, all of that, and even more if you're in a big city, just with the use of a little antenna. And what's cool is you can connect this right into your Fire TV stick now with the use of a little OTG adapter. And I don't, of course, have one right in front of me, but I have reviewed it back on the channel, and I'll put links to it down in the description. It's just basically a splitter, which gives you a USB port for your Fire Stick, and you would actually plug this directly into your Fire Stick. It will look and search for local channels, guys, and it will populate on that live guide. It's pretty cool. This is something that they did on an update. Actually, it's probably about a year ago now, but a lot of people didn't know about it. You could actually connect your old little antenna like this and now get tons of channels. And where I'm at in the country, I probably only get about 7 or 8 channels, so it's not as big for me, but I know a lot of people that have commented about doing this. And there's actually YouTube channels of people that just do this. They do videos on how to get content with just an antenna. It's pretty easy to do, guys. It's super simple with these new HD antennas because it comes with a regular USB. It's not coaxial like it used to be, where you had to plug it into your TV. They now have little USB plugs, so you could plug it right in, like I said, to your Fire Stick and access it directly with that live guide, which is pretty darn cool, guys. And I just wanted to share really quickly the most common ways. Now, if you really want to take this a step further and get crazy and spend a little bit of money, but a whole lot less than you would at cable, I would recommend a service like YouTube TV, which I think is an awesome service because not only can you get live TV on your Fire Stick just with a small subscription, but you can actually access that DVR content and access it on your phone while you're traveling. So you could set recordings, and it has, I think it's like an unlimited recording. I'm not sure exactly. I've used it for a long time, and I record stuff all the time, and I can pull it up on my Fire Stick, I can pull it up on my computer, I can pull it up on my phone, my tablet. Whatever I want to, I can pull up what I've recorded, no matter where I recorded it from. So it's kind of a cool service, and of course it has different packages if you want to get a bunch of channels, sports packages and stuff like that. In fact, they even have the NFL package right now, which is pretty cool. So if you're looking to do something like that, you could get YouTube TV for a few bucks, and then you actually save the $200. I was paying $250 a month a couple years ago for cable, and I haven't paid cable bills, not one penny, for a long time. But I have used YouTube TV because I do like the convenience of it for the family to be able to record things when you're traveling and stuff like that. But you don't have to do that. I just wanted to mention that as an option if this isn't good enough for you guys. But there's tons of free apps out there, and you could use an antenna, which is something that a lot of people don't think about. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a quick one. I just wanted to help some of you out because I get a lot of questions about how to get those local channels, local weather, news, and sports on your Fire TV stick. Hopefully this helped you guys out. Comment down below. Let me know which app you use. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do us a favor. Just hit that thumbs up right down below this video. Share this video with those that you think would like this as well. And don't forget to subscribe. We have tons of videos on this channel just like this, so make sure you check those out as well. Thanks again, everybody.